did not pull up my software. Crap. I didn't have it up at all for the Cancer reading, so fortunately I didn't have any trolls, but that would have sucked. I would have been able to do anything about it. All right, so let's pull it up. We're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread. At the end, we're going to do signs if you're doing with an Aries, if you're doing with a Taurus, if you're doing with a Gemini, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point out in case something you hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, you might want to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And there are playlists for every sign. I forgot to mention that in the Cancer read, but there's playlists for Leo, Cancer, everybody. There's even a random with like goofy crap in it if you want to see, and even deck reviews if you want to see those. So, with that said, okay, this is interesting. So, I'm using the laptop is a Dell, so I'm using a Dell, not the singer, a Dell laptop. But okay, so it's El Nido, Philippines is the picture. If you can see what I'm looking at right now, it's gorgeous. There's mountains. There's this beautiful ocean view look, but there's mountains all around it. Oh man, that's pretty. All right, so I'm going to log into the software, but while it's doing its thing, so we're going to do the money portion first, and then we'll do career, then love, and general. All right, so password. In your money in the past, what we're going to do, I'm going to do live stream. What I'm going to do is, instead of using one deck per section, I'm going to do just different cards. I'm just going to kind of feel it out. And it's going to pull up the current stream, which is Leo. You're like, come on, young blood, get it together. So, while it's doing its thing. All right, so let's pull a couple of cards, and I'm going to pull an oracle card too. I'm going to do an oracle card for each one, just to try to get a feel for what's going on. So, there it is. Okay, so the live stream is, ta-da, it's up. All right, so I'm going to pull an oracle card, and I'm going to pull this one and then we're going to do two tarot cards for your money portion, for the past. So this is going to represent the past. I definitely want this one, Nine of Pentacles. So financially, this is the card of being single and having everything you need, not want for anything. Because in the past, Leo, you were doing pretty well financially. But what other card, before I say for sure, is there a card that's going to be an absolute stinker that's going to say, nope? Ooh, okay, so for a lot of y'all, you even found love on the job. There could have been a love connection on the job in the past. So what, live life to the fullest. So actually, you were doing really well financially in the past, Leo. I'm going to try to remember to keep the cards here. You were doing really well financially. So that's the past. So what is the current of your financial situation? Currently. Okay, so there is a Leo watching this. I don't know who you are, but whoever you are, there is a Leo watching this, or that's going to watch this, watch the playback. That even though this is your money portion, I swear to God, I get private eye. Like your job currently, you're working as a private eye or getting paid to spy on somebody. This is the current, right? This is your money. So you're going to have control over your financial situation. Well, you already have right now. You're gaining control of your financial situation. You have it under control. But in the current, the World card, this is their version of the World card. Look at that. What an interesting World card. So it's usually about distance or travel or closing out cycles and stubbornness. So I want clarification on that. I'm going to actually use this deck, which is a very strange deck. Focus on making money. So you have actually things under control right now. I don't know if you work in travel or on the internet, if you have a job that involves travel or the use of the internet, because that is also, when I use the World card, that's usually what I see with that. And you could be traveling. You could be doing long distance travel, because the Chariot and the World card, so you could be traveling for money. It's not your career. it's not a career card. Wise decision. So you are making wise decisions when it comes to your finances right now. So that's good. All right. And so a lot of you are traveling for money. So in the future with your financial situation, and I'm going to pull this. This is weird. This came out as an oracle card for your future, for your financial situation. I can't even connect with it. If that means something to you, great. If it doesn't really mean anything to me, I'm not really getting anything off of that. But in the future, you're going to be very clear about what you have. You're going to be able to see. It's like you have a bird's eye view. You can actually see what you have. You're very clear about it. And if there's a situation in which things were not fair financially, things are going to be made right. So if somebody, took advantage of you in some way financially, they're going to make things right. So let's put these up here. Watch, then somebody's going to say something. I'm going to need to be able to get to the touchpad. All right, so in your career, and then we'll do the love portion, but in your career, what is the situation? In the past, so, did it involve communication? Did you work in communications or something like that? But whatever was going on with your career, you felt kind of stuck in the past. Actually, I want to pull the current energies now. Interesting. And this is the oracle card that was pulled to represent your past with your career. It says the Shadow Queen. Acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. Acquiring knowledge, I definitely kind of resonate with the Ace of Swords, but so in the current, with the career situation, what's going on? I am not restarting. Remind me later. Piss off. Piss off. I'm not trying to reinstall anything right now. Windows. Four Swords and Champion of Swords. Now, Four Swords is like taking a break, needing, to take a rest. You could be on vacation. Champion of Swords, you could be quickly finding yourself taking a vacation or taking a break. And this is representing the now, the current. So, if you do, this is interesting. If you do take a vacation or take a break from work, someone's going to come rushing in with a message to tell you something. And I feel it's gonna be lighthearted though. It's not gonna be bad. And Eagles. I don't know why Eagles are playing prominently in this, but here we go. So in your career situation, Eagles are somehow, I know it's goofy as crap, but somehow I'm drawn to the eagle here to point that out. So I don't know if who you work for or who works for you. If there's an eagle in, I don't know, like your, what's the word I'm thinking of, like an icon, the company emblem or something like that, or the name. I don't know. If it makes sense, it makes sense. Great. And actually, I'm going to pull this for the present. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So, in your career right now, it's telling you to look at the bigger picture of things. So don't focus too much on the tiny details. In the future for your career, Leo. Okay. This oracle card. Look forward. Okay. I see that in two ways. You have something to look forward to in your career, so something that you've wanted, something to make you happy, and also be forward-looking. Don't be looking at the past. Don't be focused on the past. When you're driving, you look through the windshield, not the rear view mirror, right? When you're moving forward. Interesting. So this is why I do this now. I'm doing it this way because it gives the opportunity, and this is a Libra card, and once again, there's a call for, in the future, you're going to be taking a break. Some of you are going to be taking a break from what you do because you're going to be taking a class. So, Jesus, got all excited there. So some of you are going to be taking a class, so that's why, not that it matters what order they're in, but taking a break from what you do to learn something. I don't know, some kind of workshop or something, but you're going to be taking a class, learning something. All right, so for your love portion, and I did want to point that out again, you got the Four Swords twice, so that's Libra energy. And it's also energy of, since it's in your career reading, it is energy of needing to take a break and heal and rest. So you might be really, really tired. You might be working yourself to death. Don't do that. All right, so I'm going to pull these cards for the Oracle cards. All right, so for your love portion, in the past, and I'm actually going to get a couple of these too, because why not? All right, so in the past, 3 cards wanted to come out. Okay, so normally 2. You get the Page of Wands, the Star, and the Two of Swords. There was a lot of indecision and impatience in your love life. In the past, there was impatience, indecision, but there was a lot of hope. So I don't know if somebody was somebody stringing you along? There's a feeling of being strung along. Did somebody string you along? Look, and I'm being drawn to see the strings here too. So you might have been strung along by somebody that gave you a lot of hope. So what oracle messages do we get for that? Trust in divine detours. So things, yeah. Okay, so you could have dealt with somebody who said, I never expected to fall in love. So they may have just seen it as a physical thing. They may have only wanted it to be physical. But the divine detours, so if you thought things were going to go in a certain direction, they went in a different direction, that was actually needed, that was as necessary for your protection. In the current, one of these two. Okay, so did we get, I know we got Queen of Swords. Yeah, we got Queen of Swords twice. That's Libra energy again. So a lot of y'all have dealt with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Libra, or currently are dealing with somebody. If not, then it's going to be in your future. You're going to be, and it's also a card of you having to be very clear and have firm boundaries with people. Because look at this. Queen of Swords energy. Look at this. So you're having to be very, right now, you're having to be very clear with people, where they stand. But you're having wish fulfillment. So a lot of Leos are having a lot of, I almost feel like a lot of options. When I look at this card, this is not the 7 of Cups, it's the 9 of Cups, but look at that. That's like everything you want. Wish fulfillment, right? But lots of options. So maybe that what you want is just to have lots of options. I don't know. Leo, is that you're trying to play the field right now? Blessings. Look at this. Yeah. So right now, you have a lot of things to be thankful for. I don't know if you feel that way, but and here's somebody this is new energy. This is definitely new energy. So it could be somebody new that you just met or you're just now dealing with. This is how they feel. I can't help mentioning you to my close friends or family members. So good or bad, I don't know, but I feel like it's a good thing because even though you might be kind of chilly to them. So what else do we, I want to get more information about that. So what else about this current situation? You have wish fulfillment, but you're being kind of cold to somebody. Is it because you've been done wrong and now you're not trusting it? Is it because you're not trusting it? I keep getting all these. I turned off notifications, but that didn't stop Microsoft, huh? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are a little bit distrustful. And you feel like you need to really check them out. You need to spy on them to see, are they really what they're putting themselves out there as. So yeah, you might be kind of chilly to somebody who, like, you're getting you're someone that you've actually wanted, somebody that's decent and worthwhile is showing up right now, and you're being kind of chilly to them because you're like, I've dealt with idiots in the past, so are you just another idiot? Are you just going to try to string me along like the past did? Or what's going on here? What's the situation? So in the future, that's interesting. In the future, we have these 2 oracle cards. All right, let's rid of this one, and I'm going to do this one. I want clarity before. Okay, so let me look at the oracle cards before I say what I think. Okay. So how is that tower gonna? Why am I getting Virgo energy off of this? It's a Capricorn card. So so here's the cards I'm going to show you before I say what I'm feeling about this, because I don't want to be negative, but look at this. So Three of Pentacles, notice there's not three people in the card, it's just one person working hard, trying to make something. And here's like disaster almost, but it's not necessarily disaster, it's a big shakeup. So there's a big shakeup, but is work, so here's the two oracle cards. I'm going to ask a question then. Whoever you are dealing with in the future, they, I want to say, are emotionally unavailable. They're not transparent, because it says I hide my true desires for you. So they're going to try to play things down. It says your hard work is paying off. I like this. It says new moon in Capricorn, and look, it's a Capricorn card. So I like this. Even though this is your love portion, putting work into something, being able to like put the work in. But why is the Tower card here? I want to see what's with the Tower card. Is it shocking communication? Maybe that's what it is. It's shocking out of the blue communication in the future. So what's the communication gonna involve? And here it is. Somebody being very honest, and that's gonna be shocking to you. What? I want to say what signs. Can we get information about who that could be? Somebody who's stubborn. This also gives Capricorn energy. 2, 3, and 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn. So it could be somebody who's kind of miserly too. Very frugal and controlling. Conservative. But they'll be very honest with you, very clear with you. So there's that. Alright, so in general for Leo, what is going on? And how long? Okay, we got 60 minutes. In general, what have you been dealing with in the past? And I don't know which of those three cards to pull. This one and this one. In the past, so I find this card very interesting. Okay, so you have the Two of Wands and the Judgment card. But look at this. So first of all, in the past you were on the fence about something, which way to go. But look at this Judgment card. Notice there's an egg here, and it's hidden. It's like hidden. It makes me think of, so anybody who knows anything about, like, I'm going to say chickens. That's the easiest way to put it. I have chickens. Here's why I'm saying this. I have chickens, and when they hatch out eggs, the egg is hidden. It's hidden underneath the like whatever hen is going to be the mother. The broody hen. She'll sit on a bunch of eggs, and so the egg is there in darkness. See, it's in darkness, and it's, you know, developing, but eventually it's going to hatch. And it's like, ta-da, here I am, world. But so something could be, in the past you were on the fence about something, whether or not to actually grow something, or announce the growth of something. Does that make any sense at all? If it does, if this resonates, let me know. You know, hit the like button, comment, whatever. If that makes any sense. And actually, let me get an oracle card. Correct your mistakes is an oracle card for the past that represents the past, the general portion. So in general, currently, what are you dealing with right now? And I feel the need to pull this, so it probably involves love. And I'm going to skip over those two. I'm going to do this one. So in general, somebody's hoping the future is going to bring you together. So there's a person that's feeling this way. Look at all this mess I've made. All right, so new start in love, 10 of Swords. So endings and beginnings. So you're going to end, so you're currently ending something, and I'm guessing it's a love thing, but it's 10 of Swords. So you're ending something to begin something new, and it involves, it really comes from the heart. So it really involves love, and it involves self-love too. So self-love is involved in whatever this new thing that is you're beginning right now. And in the future, I normally don't do this, but okay, I'm gonna pull this one. That's interesting. So in the future, there's gonna be some delays. I feel like some of you all are still healing. I got the Page of Cups. So I've got the the Three of Wands in reverse, and I got the Page of Cups. I feel like there's some of you all are still healing emotionally from something. There's going to be delays, but why is the Page of Cups here? Just out of curiosity. Page of Cups is here because, yeah, I feel like you still... Now, some of you have dealt with somebody who's very immature and defensive and blocks people, but I also feel like you're having to block out anything that doesn't allow you to heal and grow, and anybody who's kind of emotionally immature, any kind of emotional immaturity, you're just like, nip, you're going to nip that in the bud immediately. But there's delays when it comes to, I feel like, emotional. So the love portion, the love situation, even though this is the general and that's the future, I'm thinking that there's going to be some delays in the love department. And you know what? That's okay, because right now, the planet of love, which is Venus, is retrograde. It's not in retrograde. By the way, as I'm an astrologer too, and every time I hear somebody say in retrograde, that is not right. That sounds dumb as crap. But it is retrograde, and when it's retrograde, the energy of that planet is flipped. So if you are somebody, if you're the average person who's born when Venus was direct, when it's retrograde, if you try to start a love situation with it retrograde, when it goes direct again, it's just going to fall apart. So it's wasted time, unless you consider it, lessons are not a waste of time. Okay, then fine, then it'll be a lesson learner. So if you start a relationship right now, and you're like most people and have Venus direct in your birth chart, then it's just going to be a lesson learner. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to have legs. It'll just kind of spin in circles and then fall on its butt. So it's going to fall apart when Venus goes direct and reaches the degree that it was when you first started with that person. So there's that. So if you I feel like, yeah, right now I wouldn't start anything new if you can avoid it right now. So in general, let's do the old signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, yada yada yada. So if you're dealing with an Aries, and I hope that made sense. And look, I just focused, my eyes were drawn to this world card. Here's Leo, because it's one of the fixed signs. The world card always represents the fixed signs. You got Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. For some reason, my eyes were drawn to that. And also I'm thinking, you know what, there's going to be, I don't know what Leo needs to hear this, but if you're not trying to have a mini you, I would be very careful, because my eyes were drawn to the Leo symbol, but it looks like a sperm. It looks like a sperm with the tail hanging behind it, if you look. This particular, when I was looking at that, that's what I saw. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, oh, what repeated before I go on? The Four of Swords repeated twice, right? That's Libra energy. Queen of Swords, that's Libra energy. What else? Before I go further, come on now. And then the Ace. Didn't the Ace of Swords come out? I know it came out in Cancer's reading like constantly, and I think it came out in yours too. Although I don't want to say that, maybe not. All right, so we won't say that, because it didn't come out. But yeah, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So lots of Libra energy here. So you could have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Libra, or you could be dealing with somebody who has that in their chart. All right, so lots of I don't know. A lot of y'all, I think, you still need to heal, and you need to take a break. You need some time. You might need rest. But you probably need a break just to be able to see things clearly. And that, you know what? If a person ghosts you and thinks they could come back and then leave you and then come back, the time period while they're gone gives you a chance for your eyes to see things clearly and for the fog to dissipate. Just putting that out there. All right, whoever needs to hear that. If you're dealing with an Aries, ooh. Okay, so this might be kind of karmic. It might be like a soulmate kind of thing. But here's the thing. I feel like if you're dealing with an Aries, they're kind of sneaky and shady. They might be sneaking off away from something with somebody else, so there may be somebody else involved in this situation. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're going to take a chance. They want to take a chance, they're going to take a chance. I said gonna, so they're going to. They see you as their happily ever after. Gemini is stressing out, and they want to gain control over things. Cancer is wanting to be single, and I think they're going to... Are they going to rush in to tell you this? It's like they want to be single, but they're going to rush in to tell you something. What are they going to tell you? That they want things to go slow. They want to take things slow. So I think the Cancer might have been burned. Yeah, they're kind of chilly. But they like sex. Alright, so there's that. I don't get any bad vibes off of them. They want things to be equal. But yeah, so maybe they've been burned in the past, they just want to take things slow. If you're dealing with a fellow Leo, they're argumentative and horny. Look at this. You got an argumentative, horny person. If you're dealing with a fellow Leo, they want to fight. They might, hopefully they don't play mind games. If they play mind games, well, they have walked away from something. Hopefully that, if they do play mind games, it'll be they're going to walk away, and that's the mind game they're playing, is they're going to walk away to try to make you feel a certain way. But they want you. They're horny. Virgo is spying on you and stubborn and doesn't want to let you go. Libra, they really, really want to make things happen, but I get a feeling of, I'm getting a feeling of triangulation off of this, and I don't know why. Libra, there might be three in the... Well, there's money is a focus of the Libras, but they're feeling left out in the cold. But maybe they're just asking advice. Maybe that's the triangle, is they're just asking advice from other people. Scorpio is fighting this because they feel like it's a disaster. They just want to fight it off because they're rejecting this because they feel like it's a disaster. Sagittarius is focused on, but they want to, you know what, they do want to restart. The chair keeps doing it, it's falling behind. They're focused on self-love and healing right now, but they have a lot of love for you, but they're focused on their own. I think they're healing, but they do want to restart with you. So if you're dealing with somebody that things are apart, if you're apart, they want to restart. Capricorn, they're on the fence about this. They're feeling stuck and they just don't know what to do. They're trying to see things differently. The Aquarius, wow, damn. Leo, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, whether or not you two get along, and you're both big signs, so you're stubborn, so you might argue and fight, but look at this. They love you and they may want to marry you. These are both marriage cards. So the Aquarius is all about you. Even if they're a hot mess, they're all about you. The Pisces, they have trust issues. They want to commit to you. They're serious. They want to commit, but they do have trust issues. All right, and on the bottom we have somebody. Oh, they got it. So whoever this person is has a lot of passion for you. Look at this, King of Wands. Oof, damn. All right, and that's a Leo card. All right, Leo. Thank you, love you, and wow, 28 minutes. Oops. All right, that's went a little longer than I meant to. All right, thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one.